Hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Ari and today we're unboxing this Piece and Pages box. As always, before we get into this month's box, last month was the woods themed, and I got a Twilight Woods loofah soap. I haven't used it. It's a bar soap and I'm not low on soap, so I didn't open it. A Grounded Essential Oils blend roller, which I don't like using essential oils on my skin. It's an irritant, so didn't use it. Then the Pine Tree Forest tote bag. It was a cute tote bag. Don't have a reason to carry a tote bag right now, so I didn't use it. And then the Hedgehog in the Fog chocolate bar, which was white chocolate and ground pepper, which might have been the nastiest thing I have ever put in my mouth. Like, I don't know whose idea that was, but it is not for me. Alright, this month I am guessing it's been upside down the whole time, hasn't it? I am guessing this is Christmas themed, but let's find out. That smells like peppermint. So the first thing we have right here is a snack. And this is homemade toffee. Homemade, H-O-L-M, homemade toffee company. Oregon hazelnut toffee, which is candy cane. And this is definitely what smells like peppermint because it's candy cane flavor. We have this big old bag. Let's taste test. Oh, it's already broke off in a tiny little chunk. For all that smells like just straight peppermint, there is almost no peppermint flavor to it at all. It just tastes like toffee. So if you like toffee, you'll like it. If you don't like toffee, you probably won't like this. Next, I've got Happy Wax Scented Wax Melts, which is the holiday treats mix of gingerbread, peppermint bark, and snickerdoodle. So, oh, that does not smell really good together at all. But they're, if you can see in here, they're little, like, teddy bears. I don't know if you can see this at all. So you got little teddy bears right here. They come in 3 different colors. And I assume it's, what are my flavors again? I don't know which one is which, but the first 2 are gingerbread and peppermint bar, or I'm sorry, gingerbread and snickerdoodle, but I don't know which one's which, and then the pink one's probably peppermint bark. They all smell like peppermint. So the peppermint is just so overwhelming. So I fortunately have a wax melter, but I don't know what you would do with these if you didn't have a wax melter. But I'm okay with them. Next we have this. It's got a pin on it. And then, oh, the pin holds it shut, and then it opens up, and it's just it's a little notebook. Just blank sheets of paper inside. Stop focusing on my face. But yeah, it's just a little metallic notebook that says warm winter wishes on it, which I guess that's cool. Next up I've got Zoe B Natural Lip Balm, which in sugar cookie flavored. And it's sunflower oil, beeswax, coconut oil, flavoring vitamin E, rosemary, and stevia. in calendula extract. So it is natural ingredients, but it is not vegan because of the beeswax. Beeswax is not vegan because it comes from an animal, bees. My lips could always use some moisture on them. I can't smell anything but peppermint. Honestly, it doesn't seem to have much of a smell. It doesn't have a taste at all, but yeah, it feels nice on my lips. Alright, what else? Next I've got this. This is Love London Natural Body Scrub, and it doesn't say anything other than that. I don't know. It looks like a sugar scrub from the consistency in here. And I don't want to open it and smell it. But I'm assuming from the picture that it's going to be flowery. Let's look at the spoiler card. Oh, it's gingerbread sugar scrub. I did not get gingerbread from this logo at all. Like, I am not getting gingerbread from this at all, but apparently it is gingerbread sugar scrub. At least I was right about the sugar. And then I think the last thing in here is the book. So the book is The Wolves of Winter by Terrell Johnson. Forget the old days, forget summer, forget warmth, forget anything that doesn't help you survive in the endless white wilderness beyond the edges of a fallen world. Lynn McBride has learned much since society collapsed in the face of nuclear war and the relentless spread of disease. As the memories of her old life continue to haunt, she has been forced to forge ahead in the snow-drifted Canadian Yukon, learning how to hunt and trap and slaughter. But her fragile existence is about to be shattered. A stunning debut, The Wolves of Winter reminds us that when everything else is lost, there are still things to fight for. So, dystopian? So nuclear war, disease, dystopian. Kind of on the nose for December 2020, but I don't mind reading disease-based dystopians, honestly. I don't know why it doesn't bother me, but it doesn't bother me. This one sounds actually really interesting, so I'm excited to read through this one. We'll see. Cutting in here real quick, because I read this, and oh man, was this bad. I'm going to try to talk through this as fast as possible, but there's a lot wrong with it. I don't know if you can actually see this. Stop focusing on my face. But all right through here, because I didn't have any tabs and I don't care about this book because it was awful, but all of these little things are where I dog-eared the problems with this book. Starting out with the easy stuff. This could have used another round of editing. There were like plot holes that were like really obvious, and I never catch plot holes. There was also like very, very repetitive, especially early on in the book. It's like the same lines were being just repeated over and over and over again, and it's like, we get it. Like, we get it. And then I'm just gonna run through all of these tabs really quick. The author, how do I say this nicely? I'm not going to say this nicely. The author seems like the type of white guy where when you call him out for any racism or microaggressions, he gets like super offended and says that you're just being sensitive instead of like learning and being a better person. Almost every single one of these things that I have a problem with, not a single one of them has anything to do with the main plot of the story, and all of them could have been removed or slightly changed and made this a okay book. If this got a round of editing to remove the repetitiveness, fixed a couple of like the major plot holes, and took out all of these microaggressions, this had a chance to be a fairly decent book, because the story itself wasn't awful. It was just so amazingly problematic for no reason. Let's start out with the opening chapter, where the main character, a 23-year-old girl, is sexually assaulted for absolutely no reason. This had nothing to do with the story. But I'll open the story with a sexual assault. That's completely normal. Next, there is a pandemic, and it's called the Asian flu or the yellow flu. And there's literally a line in this book where it says, but then the next thing you know, the Asian flu hits, or the yellow flu. I'm pretty sure that's racist, Ramsey said. Nah, people are too sensitive. No, that's racist. I'm gonna give you one about the Asian flu later, to show you how extremely racist that is, but I'm saving that. So something for you to not look forward to. Again, this Ramsey character, it was determined that he was gay because he wasn't interested in sleeping with our main character, because, you know, if you don't want to have sex with one specific girl, obviously you're homosexual. There is an issue where they talk about a white girl having dreadlocks. This is very insensitive to the Black community. It's a microaggression, and it literally could have been fixed by just saying that her hair was matted instead of that she's got dreadlocks. Like, that's all that took. That was an easy fix right there. Next up, we've got anti-maskers. Masks are stupid. This was written in 2018, which is really weird because it's very parallel to the current pandemic. If you haven't seen like the racist parallels that we have with the Asian flu and people refusing to wear masks. Next up, fat shaming. Just throwing that in there because why not? Everybody should be fat shamed. Then dishes are a woman's job. The world has ended, but dishes are a woman's job. Another reference to the Asian flu that doesn't really have anything to do with any, or that doesn't add anything new. I just marked it because it was another reference. The main guy character is a government experiment, and he is identified by a serial number on his arm because you can't identify people or medical experiments in any other way than to make extremely insensitive Holocaust references. Like, you really, really couldn't think to identify a man who is a medical experiment any other way than a numerical tattoo on his forearm. Like, really? Next reference is a woman who doesn't talk is the perfect woman. Then we have the same woman who doesn't talk is called retarded because she doesn't talk, and they use that specific word. In this section of the book where the woman is not talking, they are in a camp where they are doing medical experiments, and the only human experiment that our character runs into is a woman, and of course she had to be an indigenous woman. Like, out of everybody in the world you could do medical experiments on, the author had to write this character as an indigenous Inuit woman. Like, really? Everybody else in the book is white, by the way. Every other character in this book is white, except for the person that they are doing medical experiments on. Next up, apparently if you say you miss chocolate, that is a girl answer. Then, at the end of the book, we have the same guy who tried to rape the main character in the opening chapter, trying to rape her again. Now, keep in mind that during this period of time, this man in this girl that he tried to rape both like live in the same community. This community contains 7 whole people. Their community is in progress of being attacked by 26 men who are trying to take this girl and the guy with the insensitive Holocaust tattoo, trying to take them away and kill everybody else. And after all of this time, it's been 7 years that these people have lived near to each other, and then like a couple of months since the start of the book when he tried to rape her, and all of a sudden this is the time when he is just going to like actually rape her. And you're just like, or I was just like, this doesn't need to be in the book. Like, there's no reason for this to be in the book at all. Like, neither rape scene, like neither one of them bring anything to this story. That guy is supposed to be kind of like an asshole guy, and I promise you, a man can be an asshole without him needlessly trying to rape women. Like, I don't know how hard that is for people to believe, but really, men can be assholes without needlessly trying to rape women. And then back to our Asian flu, which I get the, like, calling it the yellow flu, yes, that is just straight up racist, but Asian flu is like, maybe it just started in Asia and that's why it's called the Asian flu. Nope, it was invented in a lab in the United States, and they called it the Asian flu when they invented it in a lab in the United States. That is purposeful racism. But yeah, this was an awful book. Back to the end of the video. And that's everything in the box. Let me know what you guys think about this box. Is it cool? Is it lame? I'm kinda okay with everything in this box, honestly. I'm not sure about the shower scrub, but I'm not like mad at it. I think I'm good with this one. But let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!